What's up, guys? It's George from Team Starlight, and today we have EDISZN playoffs. We've got Z on the left playing Ziva Hero, and we've got Joseph on the right playing Lightsworn. Surprisingly, didn't really see him playing Lightsworn this season, but he's got a Lila Mill 3. Pretty good.
Yeah, he made it all the way to top 8 with Black Wings, but he decided to change it up.
Yeah, interesting meta call. We've got a Z make Cataster turn 1 and Threatening Roar to protect the Lila. We'll see if he's got a Celestia to deal with this Cataster. We've got a Tribute. There's the Celestia. Whoa,
Mill
milling
double Honest?
the double Ghost Rare Honest. Maybe that's why he's playing it today. This maxed out Icy Lightsworn deck hitting in for 23.
Those are first edition as well. Very nice.
Wow. Really nice. He's going to set a back row to protect this Celestia, but we've got a set pass from, Mirror Force, so pretty good back row. We get a little glimpse of Z's hand. We see a Caius, a Miracle Fusion, bunch of power cards, but no way to get them live currently.
And we did
Caius
draw the
getting
Mind Control.
banished.
Is he going to just take it? Yep.
You have to assume it's Raikou, surely. Hitting the Torrential, that's really good. I wonder if you should
I think you just
probably
you just flip
activate the Torrential, right?
Oh, but
I guess not. Wow.
It's not conversion.
I kind of would assume if they're taking it, maybe they would have like a Diva or something. Depends on how badly you need this Raikou on your side of the field. I believe Bottomless traded with that Wolf. And I'm not sure what the life is at, but maybe he was just trying to push for some damage. Got some back and forth.
Like Z's at 57 because he took a direct hit with Celestia.
Right. Okay. Armageddon Knight coming down. We'll see if we can start making some combo plays. Sending Plague Spreader, so something could be happening. We might see a Synchro Summon. We're just going to get an attack into the Raikou. And a pass it back.
Yeah, we got some classic Yu-Gi-Oh happening. Summon monster, attack, pass it back.
Yeah, I feel the Lightsworn and Diva Hero matchup seems pretty 50-50. They both got some bombs. They both have cards that are really good in just like trading, mid-range. We've got Z's turn. He's going to stack for Plague, so something's going to happen. Assuming that this is a Raikou.
Goes for a Brio.
We go for the Brio. I think that makes sense. Pitch this Mally, bounce the Raikou back to hand. Essentially just a turn skip, so that seems pretty good. And I saw a Dark Armed earlier on. Is it live? Does he have 3 Darks? I think that's 2. Or maybe not. He's going to summon the Mally. Maybe just Miracle Fusion. And just getting the Mally out of the deck.
Maybe
Wouldn't
return.
Be a bad call.
No return. Just attack for 800. 23.
Those are both connecting. I mean, we saw Threatening Roar, and Lightsworn's not really known for playing a lot of real traps. So
maybe a Beckoning.
Still playing it safe, going main 2, Miracle Fusion. Always weird to summon Ab-Zero in main 2, but I think Lightsworn's is the one matchup where if you can get a read that JD is live, sometimes you just have to summon the Ab-Zero to keep yourself from potentially getting OTK'd. So I support that. Heavy Storm and Beckoning getting chained. So if there is a JD engraved, that surely would have been live. Doesn't look like it. What do you grab here that's going to prevent you from dying?
Yeah, nothing really. Maybe he just wants to mill. Maybe he hopes he hits a Necro.
Yeah. I think Necro he discarded, so he does have Necro. And he does mill the Wolf, so I think this is pretty solid. He's got Honest and Celestia in hand, I believe.
I saw Z has Kaya, so he can just tribute 0 and nuke the
Yeah.
board.
And that seems like it would be the right play. That's what we're going to go for. And board gets wiped. I don't know what the life is, but he's got the Miracle Fusion. Necro Gardener should prevent this from being game.
And there's still
But
Dad. Is that live now? Nope, not yet.
this is enough. This is enough to just keep applying pressure. We're going to need to see a JD dropped to deal with this. I mean, at this point, Z knows the hand, so he's putting him on a clock. Taking a sip of the boba.
Yeah, he's got a long day ahead of him, so he needs that sugar rush.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't crash out by the end.
We're just chilling. We drew the JD. We're gonna attack into the Caius and just end phase mill 4. So it seems like he's very, very low. And he's just going to pray.
And here's the Dad. Finally.
Oh no. Oh, Dark
that's
on Dragon.
Gonna close out the game.
Finally here. Z having all of the bombs. And Joseph getting his a little bit too late. But that's going to be a tough match to deal with any deck. If you're seeing that many like Caius, Dark Arm, Tab Zero. This is a good start. We've got a Solar Recharge doing its thing. Do we have another? Doesn't look like it.
I see a Trooper. I see a Lila.
Yeah, a bunch of good starters. Arcus is in hand. That could be useful. Just doing a Card Trooper mill 3. Nothing amazing. Milling 1 name. Got the instant Rhoda. I'm seeing some good cards in Z's hand. We've got Mali, I believe, to use with this Greffer. Interesting. Just activating the T-Roar before the summon.
Oh,
I wonder what the
play, yeah.
I wonder what the mind game is there. I mean, Z. It seems like it worked. Z was stunned for a little bit. He was like, "Why did he just play that?" And then he decided, "I'm just gonna do this Greffer thing anyways because there's no point in me just waiting." But surely you have to be a little concerned. But not Z. Z's going all in.
Classic
he had
Z,
double
no
Mali.
fear.
He had double Mali. So he just wanted to unbrick it. Makes sense. Let's see. What 8-star do you get? That's pretty good.
For Dark End.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best thing you can make in this game state. Making sure he doesn't draw a card off the Card Trooper. Passing it back.
Joseph sets
Arcus.
2.
Bluffing
Summons
Honest, but
Arcus.
one Honest has been milled. Getting an attack.
Z playing around the Mirror Force. But that goes through.
Yep, that's just going to go through. Very interesting. Wondering what those 2 back row are. Z has 2 back row of his own. So things are slipping. But Lightsworn, always a deck that can just bring things back with a single card.
Just sets another one.
Well, at this point, this is getting real scary. I wonder if you still play around Mirror Force. I think that's the smart play. Just hitting in with the Greffer, having this Dark End Dragon to make it so Joseph cannot comfortably set any Rykos or go for anything weird. And here's one of those power cards.
JD is engraved and it's live.
He is going to Crow, and we've got a Chain Iron Wall. So this is what I was talking about. Things are potentially coming back. I don't know how many names he's going to have. I see 3 in grave and then Aaron as well, but I believe he needs to bring back one of the lights. So he's just going to choose to put Aaron back. So I'm pretty sure that puts him at 3 names, which is really okay. We got Joseph. Give me a second. No, he's got 4. He's got 4. He's going to go for it. So he's going to blow up the board.
Yeah, no bottomless.
Wow. That's really, really good. So things suddenly coming back. We've got Aaron. We've got JD. We're putting him on a clock. And Z needs... He needs one specific card that comes to mind that I think might already be in his hand.
Oh, I just caught a glimpse of it. But is that enough? He needs a monster as well. Looks like there's just no monster.
Yeah,
just Mirror Force, Compulse, and Brain.
Wow, that's tough. He's doing a think, but what else can you do?
I mean, set Compulse pass, maybe? I don't know.
Compulse pass. Playing it safe, just using JD's effect. Compulse on the JD.
It's just going to come back down, yeah.
Just drop the JD again. Drop the Jane, and that is game. Wow. So, you know, just like I was saying, Lightsworn, they can always bring it back. It's never safe.
Yeah, Joseph was looking a little doomed there for a while, but he came back.
Beckoning Light is just such a broken card. It's so good. Just giving you the hand that you need. Speaking of which, we've got Z getting the hand he needs with that Stratos and a Vacro.
He's got his heroes in play now.
Foolish Burial being used on Wolf. Bottomless Deja Vu moment being used on the Wolf. And seems like that was going to be his out to this Stratos. Gonna pass it back. Uh-oh. It's Diva time. See the Gilman. And Z is always the type of guy to have 2 Miracle Fusions in hand, but it looks like he's just going to start attacking. Pushing for some damage.
Yeah, he's in a good spot now. I think that's, what, 39? 39 life points?
I trust you. That sounds like a reasonable number.
I think 39, 30, I don't know. Something like that. Almost half his life points.
We're going to get an Android summoned, no Catastor. Maybe just seems more important to get the life gain, or he feels like Catastor is too easy to out. Either way, Z's in a pretty good position. We've got what we're imagining is a set Raikou and a back row.
Oh, and it's the Honest.
Setting Honest is a bad sign.
Yeah, that's never good.
And we're hitting in. I wonder if he has another Beckoning. Maybe that's what... No, because his graveyard has just got 1 card. I wonder if you can just afford to take the risk and say, I need to keep this Honest in hand. But we'll see. We've got a Cold Wave and a Jane. Doesn't seem like the optimal scenario to activate Cold Wave, but I think Joseph needs to make sure he doesn't lose the game. And we have to imagine the Honest is gone, so this Jane should just get run over.
Yeah, no Honest.
Yep.
There's 1 gone that he set.
So that's kind of what I was saying. I think maybe you just afford to take the risk and say, you know, if he OTKs me, he does, but I need this Honest in hand for something like Jane. Got a few Lightsworn, 2 Lightsworn names. Honest, I think that might be Beckoning set, the way he's fanning his graveyard out. So he's going to set a back row, and yeah, activate the Beckoning. You have to set the back row because there's only 3 lights in grave, and you need to have enough, an equal amount of cards in hand. So he's going to be able to choose his cards Arcus plus Honest is always really good.
Just
Arcus.
oh no, he hits
Oh
the mirror
no.
force.
Oh no. I think maybe you have to just. Yeah,
He
I think
just
that's
summon
it.
and hold off. Yeah, and that's GG's.
GG's.